I'm going to talk about some old TV shows. Not that you're interested, but I'll tell you which ones I like and which ones I think are crap. Some of these you probably never heard of because I'm almost 70 years old. I'm not proud of that fact, but I realize that a lot of you people probably haven't heard of these shows. Okay, let's start with the A's. A-Team. Mr. T. It was okay. I kind of enjoyed it. It's okay. I don't like it now. I wouldn't watch it now. How about Adam 12? Boring. Addams Family. I love the Addams Family. I love the Addams Family. Superman. I loved Superman. I really did. I loved Superman. All in the Family. I love All in the Family. That was a fun show. Amos and Andy. Loved Amos and Andy. American Bandstand. It's pretty fun to watch. I kind of watched it for the sexy girls dancing, and stuff. Let's see what else here. Angie. Boring. Let's see. Art Linkletter. I loved Art Linkletter. The part in the show where he interviewed little kids. I love that. I thought it was really cute, the answers that the little kids gave to him. I thought that was really fun. Let's see. Now let's go to B. Beretta. Yeah, I guess Beretta was okay. Barnaby Jones. It's alright. Batman. Yeah, it was okay in its day, I guess. I'd never watch it now. Ben Casey. Boring. Benson. Boring. Beverly Hillbillies. Boring. Bionic Woman. I used to like the Bionic Woman. Was it Linda Carter? Yeah, I thought she was pretty hot. The Bob Cummings Show. Loved the Bob Cummings Show. Bewitched. Loved Bewitched. Still do. Bob Newhart Show. I love the Bob Newhart Show. Brady Bunch. It was okay. In its day, it was okay. I loved, who was that? Who was one of the girls I really thought was cute? Marsha Brady. Oh, man. I loved her, and I still do. Burns and Allen. Loved the Burns and Allen show. Now the C's. Cannon. I liked Cannon. I thought he was fun. Car 54, Where Are You? Loved it. Still do. The Carol Burnett Show. Some of it was okay. Some of it was boring. Charlie's Angels. For the most part, boring. If you want to look at some good-looking, sexy women, yeah, it's alright. Columbo. I love Columbo. I still do. That's one of my favorite shows, Columbo. I love Columbo. Cosby Show. Courtship of Eddie's Father. Dallas. Loved Dallas at the time. The Danny Thomas Show. I love the Danny Thomas Show. Dennis the Menace. Loved Dennis the Menace. Dick Van Dyke Show. In its day, it was okay. I wouldn't watch it now. I think it's pretty boring. Dobie Gillis. In its day, was great. I loved the Dobie Gillis Show. Donna Reed. That was good. Dr. Kildare. Boring. Dragnet. I loved Dragnet in its day. Dukes of Hazzard. I loved the Dukes of Hazzard. Boss Hogs. And that Roscoe P. Coltrane. I love that. 8 is Enough. Boring. F Troop. Boring. Fantasy Island. Boring. Father Knows Best. It was a pretty good show. Flintstones. Flying Nun. Fugitive. Love The Fugitive. Still do. I could watch The Fugitive all day long. Let's see. George Goble's show. I like George Goble. Get Smart. I like Get Smart. Gilligan's Island. Boring. Gomer Pyle. I love Gomer Pyle. Happy Days. In its day, it was okay. Heart to Heart. I liked Heart to Heart. Hawaii Five-O. I still like Hawaii Five-O. Book 'em, Dano. Whatever. The Honeymooners. I love the Honeymooners. Love it. Let's see. Here we go, boys and girls. Let's scroll up. Okay, we're in the eyes. I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, I like the Dream of Jeannie. Or Dream of Jeannie. I like that show. I Love Lucy. The only thing I liked about I Love Lucy was Fred and Ethel fighting. Other than that, the thing was boring. Lucy, whoever thinks Lucy was funny, it was awful. The Incredible Hulk, yeah, I liked him turning into the Hulk and going after the bad guys. I liked that. It Takes the Thief, yeah, I liked that. I like that show. The Jeffersons, coming on out of the Wizzy side, yeah. I liked the Jefferson. I thought he was funny. Let's see. Laugh In. Boring. Laverne and Shirley. I actually liked Laverne and Shirley in its day. Leave It to Beaver. I love Leave It to Beaver. I absolutely oh, that's a very nice dress, Mrs. Whatever. What was his name? Eddie Haskell. Yeah, I love. He made the show. Eddie Haskell made the show. Little House on the Prairie. Yeah, I like Little House on the Prairie. Still do. Lost in Space. In its day, it was okay. Love Boat. The only reason I watched Love Boat when it was popular is because of the blonde chick. I can't remember her name, but she was okay. I'd never watch it now. I think it's boring. Magnum P.I. It's alright. Make Room for Daddy. Loved Make Room for Daddy. Marcus Welby, M.D. It's alright. Mary Tyler Moore Show. It's alright. MASH. I used to like MASH. I'd never watch it now because I think it's boring now. In its day, it was okay. McHale's Navy. I liked McHale's Navy. Miami Vice. Mission Impossible. It was alright. Mork and Mindy. Boring. Mr. Ed. I liked Mr. Ed. Especially when the horse talked. The Munsters. I like the Munsters. I like this show. Okay. Odd Couple. I love The Odd Couple. That's one of my favorite shows. I absolutely love The Odd Couple. It's as funny and fun for me watching it now than it was back in the days it started. One Step Beyond. That was a pretty good show, actually. Outer Limits. Ozzie and Harriet. Yeah, I used to like that show in its day. Patty Duke Show. Partridge Family. Perry Mason. Yeah, I like Perry Mason. I still do like Perry Mason. Peter Gunn. Petticoat Junction. Price is Right. I used to like The Price is Right. The Real McCoys. I love The Real McCoys. That was a great show. Red Skelton Show. In its day, it was okay. Rockford Files. I love The Rockford Files. I can't get enough of The Rockford Files. I love it. Route 66. It's alright. I used to love, the starting of the show, them going down the Route 66 in their car, and the music. I like the music. The Saint. It's okay. Stanford and Son. Sea Hunt. Boring. $6 Million Man. Yeah, I used to like that show. Star Trek. Love Star Trek. I only loved the first Star Trek. That was a good show. I loved it. That Girl. That is one of my favorite shows. That Girl. I absolutely love That Girl. It's just a fun, clean show. I absolutely love that show. Topper. I love that show. Twilight Zone. Yeah, I like that show. The Untouchables. I love The Untouchables. Welcome Back, Carter. Kind of, boring. I wouldn't watch it today. What's My Line? Yeah, I like that show. Let's see. That's about it, boys and girls. I'm sure there's a lot of shows you probably haven't heard of. But you know, a lot of my favorite shows are old shows, and you know, if you wanna condemn me for liking Leave It to Beaver, I don't care. I like Wally. I like the Beaver. I like the Beaver's friends. I like June and what's the father's name? I know their last name's Cleaver. I like Dumpy or whatever his name is. I like Dumpy's father. You know, the guy that used to work with Mr. Cleaver. Eddie Haskell. I love Eddie Haskell. I love the smart-ass girl that was in Beaver's class that used to make fun of him. Thought she was great. I mean, it's a fun show. It's really a well-written show. If you don't like Leave It to Beaver, I don't care. Screw you. Anyway, that's my report for the day on old TV shows. If you agree with me, leave a comment. If you don't agree with me, leave a comment. I don't care. I really don't care. You know? I only care what I like, you know? No, I care what you like. I'm not going to stay up nights about it, worrying about that you didn't like The Odd Couple. I think if anybody doesn't like The Odd Couple, they've got rocks in their head. Or The Rockford File. If you don't like The Rockford File, you need to pinch yourself, see if you're awake, baby.